Watch me turn this photograph into this digital portrait using Illustrator and Procreate. First step is to isolate our figure from the background. We go around with the pen tool and create a clipping mask. Next, we isolate the face and use Image Trace to get our rough color map. I'm brightening up the skin tones here to bring more vibrancy to our figure against that dark background. We're adding in her eyebrows and then her eyelashes. Now we focus on the lips, tracing their shape with the pen tool and using a clipping mask to isolate them, followed by Image Trace to get those rough colors in. We're placing the irises, the pupils, the reflective dots, and the whites of her eyes. Now we're going to use the pen tool around her hair and separate it from the figure. Once again, using Image Trace to get the majority of those colors in the right place. I'm isolating her pink top, and then additionally, I'm isolating the skin of her torso so that we can get an accurate Image Trace read on all those different colors. Now we begin the actual bulk of the work, which is smoothing out all those rough Image Trace shapes and aiming to create these smooth topographical lines. The goal here is to get rid of all these jagged, unsightly shapes in order to achieve a more visually appealing product in the end. Image Trace does a great job of getting about 80% of the visual information in the right location, but it's this smoothing process that allows us to easily and more successfully create beautiful blended colors. Now we're working on the details of the hair, and this process involves creating these sharp, pointed triangular shapes in order to simulate the visual texture of straight and smooth hair. I'm choosing where to add these details based on how square and awkward some of these shapes are. Image Trace does a good job, but it struggles to simulate these fine details at times. Now we're going to create an outline of our figure. First, we have to join all of our layers together using the Pathfinder tool and getting rid of the clutter that's left behind in our compound path and adjusting the weight and alignment of our outline. Next, we're adding this little necklace detail that was left behind during our image tracing. And we begin the final step of this process, which is using the blend tool in Procreate to smooth out all of our topographical lines. The goal here is to get these transitions from each color to be as smooth as possible. And that is how you turn this photograph into this digital portrait using Illustrator and Procreate. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought of this process in the comments and what you want to see next from Ethnic Boy.